When I originally started this video, this month was long. But in true universal fashion, I did not have enough space. And so I just sat here for the last 15 minutes creating space to bring y'all I woke up like this. Today's truth. The fuck? So let's see if I can remember what I said. Here you go. I usually come on here and somewhere in my truths, I'll bring up my mother. And it's usually not in a good way. like, but this time I come to you because I finally understand a certain aspect of her life because men ain't shit. They not. Um, Over the course of many men that she's been involved with using and abusing her, my mother has been celibate and has been single and a widower and what's the other word they call it, a single parent, everything, no male assistance since I want to say if Jada was born in 2000, my mom, I want to say 98, 99, that's when her last relationship ended. And then I was younger and I've been slapped in the face by my sister because I said the joke, she need to get them cobwebs dusted off that crotch of hers because she running around here rampant. I got slapped in the face for that because in my mind she just needed to get fucked. Like she was doing crazy shit. She was talking reckless out the mouth. And we we the youngins thought that she just needed to get laid and she'd be all right. No, no, no. I get it. I understand now because years and many men trampling, using, and abusing her, she was like, fuck this shit, I'm out. And so my mother doesn't eat with a man. She doesn't drink with a man. There is no going to Starbucks and meeting for crumpets and coffee. There is no going to the movies. My mother is a missionary at her church. She don't even entertain men at the church. She don't do nothing with a man. Anything that need fixing in her house, if it's not plumbing, electrical, or real technical, she doing it her fucking self. Or one of her girlfriends know how to help her or some shit like that. Like, and the few men that she does allow in her house to help her with those things are either child, like family, friends that are in that business, or people that me or my sisters have introduced her to that are in that business or do that as their side hustle or whatever the case may be. So when I say my mother don't fuck with niggas, she don't fuck with nobody, baby. And I get it now because years and years of people using and abusing and misunderstanding your good intentions brings you to feeling like, what the fuck am I doing this for? Why the hell am I soul tying with this person and they don't even think I'm good enough? I got to keep questioning my self-worth because I didn't do something that they like. Like, I get it now. I understand now why she has not been with a man in over 20 years. I understand now why she does not entertain men that ask her out on dates just for coffee. First of all, my mother don't drink coffee. That's one. Um, Two, no, that's where she's at. And in as much as, again, I would like to attribute, some fucked upness to, my childhood. This is the one thing that I'm going to take away from my mother. I didn't get it until yesterday. Ain't even gonna hold y'all. It was yesterday it hit me. Like it's not that I didn't know it before, but like everybody wants to feel needed and wanted by the opposite sex or the same sex in some cases. Like you want to feel wanted and needed in your relationship. You don't want to feel like an obligation. You don't want to feel like something to do. And try as I might, my good intentions and my good efforts have led me to feeling like my mother. And I don't like saying that shit out loud. I don't. But it is a fact. I get it now. I understand why now. She has been celibate for 20 plus years. I understand now. I get it. And I'm not saying that I want to be my mother, because I repeatedly have said that out loud and in her face, in front of other people's faces. Like I am trying very hard to change some of the behaviors that she has ingrained in me because it hasn't served her well. You know what I'm saying? But this one thing, this one, she has protected her energy, and she has done it in a fashion that on the outside looking in, she must be lonely. She might want companionship. I don't know, that side of her. But again, I'm an outsider looking in, and the little the 50% knowledge that I am privy to, I get it. She's protecting her energy. She made a decision not to soul tie with another motherfucker unless they knew deep down that that's what they wanted to do. She didn't want nobody to, try to figure it out as they was going along playing with her fucking good nature. Because deep down my mother is a great person. She's not she's a Cancer. So, and a Jamaican Cancer at that. So it's not all, you know. It's just how the universe made her. So I get it. I so get it. And instead of me, being mad at the decisions I've made with the men that I've chosen to soul tie with, I have to come to some resolve that I was an option on some level for them. And so they didn't choose me as an option. I wasn't that wanted. I wasn't that needed anymore. And so everything, as they say, is for a reason and a season, and that's where our relationships have ended. No one likes to start over, and especially in a life term, because I won't say never, but for all of my long-term relationships, and I've had at least 3. The first one was 10 years. The second one was on and off for 12. The third one is a rocky 6 going on 7 years. And even the ones in between, they weren't I didn't date some dude for 3 months and then was like, fuck it. No, I dated motherfuckers. And in that, I didn't date to just for shits and giggles. I was dating because I wanted a life partner. And I didn't want a life partner because it's been ingrained as society say you need to have 2. No, it was because I genuinely want to share my life with someone. And so I dated long term, and I put up with a lot of stuff. They put up with a lot of stuff from me, all of that. And it is now came to me saying fuck this shit. Like I'm in a relationship, I'm not in a relationship. I can't keep allowing people because I have relationships with women and men. I can't keep allowing people to soul tie with me and take pieces of my soul with them when they decide this option that I am is no longer good enough for them.